I'm gonna miss this thing. Looks so freaking pretty right now. It's literally in its best state. What's going on, guys? You guys joined me on a day of errands. We have a lot of things we're trying to do in one day, and first of which, I'm gonna go pick up my R32 GTR because it is currently getting aligned. We are reducing the camber that it had from the Stancy setup, as well as just, you know, getting a proper alignment. That's what every car needs after you do coilovers and suspension. So we're on our way to go pick that up. Afterwards, I'm gonna be trading my R8 for something, and after that, I'm gonna be dropping off my 350Z to go in for wraps. So this will probably be more of like a day in the lifestyle video rather than like the quick montage, action-packed, funny moments stuff that we usually have in the vlogs on the JackUltraMotive channel, because I just figured I'd film today's hectic day on what it's like to do kind of more of the behind-the-scenes stuff of going through all the automobiles, taking care of them, and running errands. Alright, here she is. Camber fully out. The wheels sit a lot better, I will say.
This is where we started, like 4 degrees on the
-4,
side, -4.5 on driver's side, basically 4 degree on both rear.
Yep.
And initial alignment, and then second alignment we did again. We ended up with 1.5 degrees on both rear, and -2.5 degrees, because 30 is half.
Yeah, a lot more green, looks a lot more better. Yeah, so the car definitely sits a lot higher than it did before, but amazingly, he didn't adjust the coilovers and didn't raise them one bit. All he did was take out the camber. So I guess that's the effect that it kind of has. Once you bring the wheel out, it creates an illusion that it's obviously raised a lot more than it was. So what do you guys think? I'm sure you guys will all agree that the car should probably at least be lowered a little more. I might try and do that, just because I know I'm probably gonna get flamed for having that much of a gap just by all the fitment gurus out there. But at the same time, I don't want to rub, so it'll be close. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, this thing has literally achieved its full functional state. Functional tires, functional suspension, and functional ride alignment. So it's basically ready to go to a track day or an autocross day, which I might want to consider doing, because I think that'd be really cool to get this car actually out there somewhere. Damn, this thing floats like a dream now. Oh my god. Well, this biker better go, boy. Oh dang, bikers could just, I didn't know bikers could just run stop signs like that. What I've basically done to my R32 is that I've treated myself. It started as a car that was meant to appease all the fans and be a show car for everyone else to look at and everyone else to enjoy, along with me on the outside. But now it's a car where the true joy of it is from the inside, from the driver's experience, because it's a full functional car now that drives so much better than before. Sure, it may not have as good fitment as it had before, but one thing I can tell you from my experience with cars so far, the satisfaction of enjoying the looks of your car does not compare anywhere to the satisfaction of enjoying driving your car and the happiness that comes out of that. Right, so we are gonna go from one car directly over to the next one. We miscalculated how far the, it's all right. How the hell? Do you see this?
Yeah.
How did you get, can you even focus on something that small? There is a hair.
Magic.
I don't know if you see my hair, but my hair ain't that long and it's never been that long. And it's also, yeah, it's not this bright. So I think I know where this came from. How did, when were you even in the driver's door seat? Do you have some explaining to do?
Yeah, I took it out last night for a grocery run.
Okay, that's enough B-roll now. Stop! Got a long pole. You just slap on a pair of orange like basketball shorts at the end and be like, alright, this is all the warning you guys get to look out for my long pole. So we've arrived here we're with Gray. You guys might have seen Gray in videos before, and the car that we're gonna be trading this for is that. Now, I'll admit, we're not trading this entirely. We're trading it for a week's worth. We're doing a little car swap. It works out perfectly because that was one of my dream cars. That's the whole reason why I have an R32 GTR, is because I actually got into 35s first, and I always wanted one of those. And Gray said that
this was my dream car back in the day when I watched the original Iron Man when I was a kid. And
yeah.
Tony Stark driving the silver R8 V8.
Yep.
And I was like, that's the one, that's the car.
Yep,
So,
exactly. I'll make a couple videos on this whole process, and when it's over, you guys can let me know in the comments if you think it's worth pursuing a route in that car or just keeping this car, but I'll have to find that out for myself as well. The rundown of my car, if you're gonna have this and babysit it for a week, is obviously the only thing that's quite unusual, at least for you, I would imagine, is the air suspension.
Yep.
So here is the controller. Now, so what's gonna happen is that no matter what, it's set to an auto function that it should automatically raise itself up to the proper ride height.
Gotcha.
Although if for whatever reason you end up not using this car for like 2 to 3 days, the car will just kind of settle down.
Gotcha.
And it may not do that. So in order to get to the drive height that it's at now, this is just my regular drive height, is just you double tap the middle one.
Gotcha.
And that's all that is. In order to slam it, oh no, I think it should be good. It's gonna be a press and then a hold. And you hold it for a while and then it's just gonna do that. Yeah.
That's the flex button.
It is the flex button. And then I'll wait it out to go back up. Just double tap.
Very nice.
And it's gonna, yeah, my car does those little, it's where the bag expands. So
Gotcha,
it's a really weird,
gotcha.
like, this is actually probably, I guess, the most functional one is, yeah, in order to go up. And to up, you just press and hold and press and hold. And you just kind of keep on pressing and hold, and by the time you're like at 120 levels, that should be high enough that they should clear most things. You leave it in neutral whenever you're parking, and then, yeah, this goes over in the drive. Over again is manual. And if you really want, you can actually go up and down gears with that thing, but obviously paddles are here. That's really about it. And then, oh, and then this is that's the
good old
valves.
exhaust button.
Yeah, I have a Capristo exhaust, and then the Capristo fob didn't really work out, so German Auto House gave me an FI.
Well,
and it works way better, yeah. I mean, it looks cool, so.
Yeah, it does look cool.
We just gotta show the differences. Honestly, the Nissan key is cooler than the Audi key, because this is literally just a standard, like probably A4, S4 key that you have that literally has that. Whereas this is just a sick carbon fiber fob.
It's actually a plastic crappy one inside of that. It just goes inside there.
It's okay, they don't know that.
Welcome to the Godzilla, the big boy.
Yes, sir.
Here you are. Here's your key to happiness.
Do you have a primary resting point that you like to keep this
My
key?
pocket, I guess.
That's good.
know,
yeah, as long as
don't
you
have to put it in
no holes in the
anything for it to
pockets,
work.
it's not gonna go anywhere.
So, you know, the good old foot on the brake, you can start it up. Not bad.
Yes.
So, the big gimmick is the...
Still warming up, still pretty loud and noisy in here.
The tune is running very rich, so it's nice and loud and very stinky. So, I mean, it's a car, it's a Nissan.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the
know
main
what you're
things is
doing.
just hold those up in the R when you really want to go.
Your wonderful settings there and your good old parking brake. A nice thing in there is the cup holders.
Yeah.
It doubles as a phone platform.
Yeah.
And then same thing as your car. Just
Yeah,
plug
they
your
should
phone
just-
in there and you should be good to go.
This car seems a lot more self-explanatory. It's just
a
a big,
Nissan,
it's a big Nissan. It's super
works.
fast, exactly.
It works. What's the problem?
Yeah, and it comes with rear seats.
Yeah, right?
Which
You
my Audi
can
doesn't.
fit people back there.
I can and I will.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna just say a sneak peek. I'm gonna upload this video after I do a surprise, but let's just say that Nasty, Stonix, and Zach 1077 are coming back to town tomorrow, and I'm gonna do a surprise airport pickup in this GTR with them. Does it have a hold? Oh, it's such a light, tiny little trunk. You just plop this in here. The camera captures this orange so well.
Yeah,
It's
it's a great
super
color.
freaking saturated.
The launch color, right?
Yeah.
If you want to go fast, leave it in comfort because it gives you a bunch more spring rate in the damping, which lets it squat a lot more. So you won't get as much wheel spin.
Oh, okay.
So
interesting.
Don't use R for the suspension setting because it's way too stiff and you'll just kind of skate around. So
Do you discover that yourself?
I mean, it's just that's how we do suspension tuning. So
yeah, I always love these door handles.
I know, right?
Oh, this is so weird seeing my own car. Holy cow, this thing's a freaking tower. It's such a boat. Like in the R8, you are a part of the ground. You're sitting on it, you're down low. In this car, you're in a semi-truck. You just feel so elevated over everything else. And it's huge vertically and it's also huge horizontally as far as how long it is. Let's see, is the turn signal in this car in sync with mine? It kinda is.
It's literally direct opposites.
It's a duo.
Dun, 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 dun.
Chick-fil-A! It's not a JackUltraMotive vlog without a drive-thru. We've done backwards, we've done like without a bumper. I don't think we've done with swapped cars before. We go back there? Gotta calculate for the area space this thing takes up. They have soups now? The hell?
Like a warm hug.
Yeah.
Pour soup on you, here's your hug. Did you realize chicken fingers are actually claws?
What do you mean claws?
Chickens don't have fingers.
Alright, Jack, how can I help you today, sir?
Can I get a 4-count chicken strips meal? I really have to be aware of my surroundings and the tight drive-thru. This is what it's like to operate a motorhome. This thing's the equivalent of the yacht in Black Ops 2. Driving aircraft carriers through the Chick-fil-A drive-thru, it ain't easy. Saying goodbye to my car for a week. This is gonna be the week that I've dreamed of. Oh boy, this is gonna be so much fun. Sorry R8, but I'll trade you up at least for 7 days. Make your bets in the comments below. Is the gas cap gonna be somewhere, a button in here, or is it gonna be a press-on? Most modern cars, like my Focus RS, are a press-on, so, aha. Now he never specified which grade of fuel it is, but I'm gonna just guess this car is 92. 93, 92 is gonna be good enough. For whatever reason, don't know why, the previous owner of this car decided to put the old generation taillights and not the new halos, which literally come on these 2017s. I don't know why in the world you would do that, but maybe saving costs, something like that. I don't know how that ended up to be, but Gray said he was gonna put the new halos on the car no matter what. I'm looking forward to when that's gonna happen. So we're driving it back home. Haley looks over and she goes, "Why are you driving 30 miles an hour?" Because the little needle is pointed so far down on the speedometer. And you look over and I'm going like 70 or 75. It's just that this speedometer goes all the way up to freaking 220. I'm just like, yup. That just gives you perspective on what this thing's capable of, because with the right tune and such, oh, it might get there.
That's insane.
Okay, like all the jokes about this thing being an Airbus A380 aside, it actually is kind of big in this garage. At least definitely compared to the R8. I mean, it just comes out way further, and I had to double check to make sure that I wasn't over my garage line right there. But here we are. 1 Nissan, 2 Nissan, 3 Nissan. I would say that I have one of each line of different Nissans, but I have 2 GTRs, 1 Z, and I'm missing an S chassis. If I had an S chassis, then I'd really have all of the different lines of sport models that they have. I remember sitting in this exact car. I might have an Instagram post of it as a throwback at the Seattle Auto Show several years ago, and I spent literally an hour just getting in and out of the car, staring at every single little crevice of it, just completely being in love with it. And I would never guess that it would somehow end up in my garage. Huge shout out to Gray for wanting to do this, because damn, this is truly a treat. Unfortunately, it is now time to go from one of the most expensive Nissans on the market to one of the cheapest Nissans on the market. We gotta go drop off this thing into Wraps, so we're gonna get that Forza livery underway, everything that you guys wanna see. Well, this is interesting. It's pitch dark at night. We're taking it to the wrap place. I feel like I'm entering the scene of a horror movie right now because we are out in the woods, but I think that's it. Oh, shoot. Okay, we definitely just scraped the hell out of the bumper. Hopefully that doesn't mean my bumper's just damaged again. Sorry, Derek, I know you just repainted all of this. Bumper seems a-okay. We just... Oh no. God dang it. Are you kidding me right now? Right as it's about to go in for wrap. Right at the entrance to the place. We just scraped it a little bit. Alright, well, hopefully that can just get wrapped over. The other side's good, thankfully. Yeah, that's a little bit rough. I'm gonna miss it being all one color though. It looks so freaking good all in black. So we got the car in the house here, much better lighting. This is Troy over here. He runs a place called GorillaMad up in Snohomish, Washington, and they basically do high quality professional wraps and a wrap that's professional enough to make this Forza livery happen, because if you guys know anything about liveries or wrapping at all, is that the livery that I'm asking to do is highly complex, and he's down for the job, so he's gonna make it happen for us.
I'm just got so many projects and stuff, so there's a lot of like building supplies and shit, and I don't want to get rid of all that, but
oh yeah,
when it's all like cleaned up, it looks really clean.
This is pretty clean already for most places I go. I've been to like shops that just have stuff everywhere,
That's
so.
what everybody keeps telling me, but I walk in, I'm just like, God, there's just stuff everywhere. But like when we did a McLaren Senna.
Oh wow.
We had that in there, you know, I just had it like totally cleaned out and everything. So down here we have like the main floor, and we just got done wrapping this trailer. I gotta make some logos and graphics for it tomorrow, but other than that,
wow.
it's roll out. So we banged this out mostly yesterday and just finished up some stuff today.
Wow, a full blacked out trailer. I've never seen a trailer with that vertical window at the back. That's sick.
Yeah.
That'd be one heck of a car trailer if it were.
I think that's what it started out as.
Yeah.
Kind of like a toy hauler type trailer.
Yeah.
So then down here we got some equipment, and so I'm in here with art printing. My friend Dane, he does all my printing for me, and we do a lot of wholesale work together, so sometimes I'll help him with installs, and he does
wow.
printing and stuff. This is a new machine in Canton, Colorado.
How much is this machine worth, would you say?
80 grand.
I would think, just seeing Canon in something this scale, this is massive. I also love just the attention to just like decoration on the walls and all this stuff.
That was all day, and he just went ape shit on that later.
Is this all vinyl ready to be printed on?
Yeah,
or?
these are all different types, so there's just literally like tons and tons of product that's on the market.
Wow.
But everything's labeled here, so we have just different laminates, different vinyls. 3M Avery is mostly what we use.
Oh, is that the Senna?
Oh yeah, they had actually adapted like the F1. It was an F1 livery.
Yeah.
He kind of adapted to the Senna, and then I did the installation.
I gotta say, I'm impressed. I'm honestly blown away. Like, I did not expect this whole facility just coming here. I honestly expected, like, you know, maybe a decent sized garage and something like that, but this is wild. Back in the garage, and I'm gonna end on a question. This video is a lot longer. There's a lot less, I guess, edited out. This is more just kind of a full run through of the day. Let me know if you guys prefer this kind of content or if you prefer the more montage style vlogs that's a little more based on funny moments and stuff like that. Just literally let me know in the comments which style you prefer, because it can determine on how I'm gonna go about videos from here on. But as always, thank you guys for watching. This is gonna be JackUltraMotive signing the video off.
Oh my fucking god. Do I feel feels like a roller coaster going down.
Put your heart back.
My heart just disappeared.